Good afternoon, one and all. I'm Anthony Hudson. We're coming to you from the Adelaide Oval.
You're with us today for a pre-season match
between Fremantle and St Kilda.
It's pre-season footy and our first opportunity to take a look at some of the new players on these sides and to get our first tentative guide on what the season ahead may bring.
Here come the teams. I'm joined by Daniel Hartford. Great to have you along, Half. How do you see this one unfolding?
Thanks, Hutto. I like the Dockers. It's a great opportunity for both sides to blow out some cobwebs and trial some things ahead of the season proper. The result today is secondary, but winning form is good form.
Thanks for that, Half.
Time for some last-minute instructions as the captains meet in the middle. You can feel the excitement around the ground. It's been building steadily. Darcy wins the first hit out. Brayshaw. The midfield battle's so important. Who can run onto this and pump it forward? That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Switkowski steadies. Drop punt. Goal!
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
The Dockers on the board early. Rucks go at it. Sarong, like a Yorkshire Terrier, looking to extend this margin. Jones at close quarters. Windhager all on his own. Stocker. Clark got a fist in. Marshall scrounges a kick. Ball to be won on centre wing. Windhager kicks to space. King does the crumbing. Drop punt, and he has put it away.
It gives everyone a shot of confidence when one of your key forwards is able to hit the scoreboard early.
Good match so far. Darcy showing his skills. Sarong. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Can he find a teammate? Defence 101 there. Higgins dealt with the pressure. Great anticipation. Onto the non-preferred. May. He's caught. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Good ruck work. Steele collects the half volley.
Stoppage coming up on the wing.
Darcy slaps it out. Sarong. Brayshaw. Sinclair gathers. Which side is this lad playing for? The kick was misdirected. Probing ball. Hits the deck. Missed opportunity. Throws it on the boot. Draper doing what he does best. Owens. Wood. Into the pocket he goes. That's an impressive mark.
Just a question of whether the lead will be 6 points or 1.
Easy goal, surely. He hasn't missed it, has he? Oh, he scraped it in.
That was a bit too easy. The ball movement was excellent, but not great pressure.
The Saints by a goal. Marshall wins the hit out. Wood, McRae, swoops. He's got support. Windhager, Steele. They're running up the stat sheet. Gets the kick away. Foot race on. Who can get there first? Forward they go again. Sharman demanded the footy and got it.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
Heads for home. It's close. What does the goal umpire say? 6 points.
That's why they want the ball in his hands.
The Saints having a good patch.
Darcy wins the hit out. May, Sarong. Look at the distance on that hand pass. Can he impose himself on the match? He's stopped in his tracks. Windhager. Quality delivery by foot.
This, to make a good start, a very good one.
That's not going to come back. It wasn't his best effort.
No time like the present.
Cox with a chance to relieve the pressure. Searching kick.
They say the road to hell is paved with good intentions and short passing in the back line.
He's 1 from 1 so far.
He's given it a tug and missed.
Missed one he should have got and let him off the hook.
Ryan tasked with the kick in. Draper working hard and being rewarded. Good work rate. Doesn't often waste it. Caminiti reads the ball so well. It's a poor inside 50. Normally delivers. Chapman. Cox. Thought his way through it. They've turned it over.
Not wanting to bomb to a contest. Caminiti on a lead.
Cox fumbles it. Sinclair. Wanganeen Malira is clean below his knees. Good penetration on the kick. Thumped away. Sharman. He's already got one. Now he's got two.
The Dockers are on the back foot. That was possibly a bit too easy.
The Dockers are in danger of being run over. Marshall with a deft tap. Windhager. Brew in the right spot. This is promising. McRae running in support. What a first term they're having. Pearce tries to spike it out of the danger zone. They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. King, terrific tackle. Wanganeen Malira keeps it low. He's been dispossessed. Sinclair needs to be quick. It's a deep kick. One behind.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
They've struggled to get it past the centre. Banfield, the Dockers, under great pressure. The umpire will have it. Marshall wins the hit out. Windhager.
I think he's forgotten which end of the ground he's at.
I can't work out the thinking there.
They've set up well for the kick in.
The kick is precise. Careful ball movement. Brayshaw makes position. Little one to half-back. Frederick can keep it moving. And they're away. Ryan, that's good work rate.
The Saints
Have denied them the corridor. Wilkie intercepts. Sharman. Sinclair absorbs the pressure. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Jackson showing his skills. Sarong can't afford to panic. Ryan, good tackle. Voss working hard and presenting well. Banfield, they desperately need a goal. Wilson with the big fist.
The Saints are playing like winners.
Steele. No prior, and we'll have a ball up. Marshall gets his hand to it. Windhager. Steele. They've put themselves under pressure. The forwards have been starved lately. Can they make the most of this? Good-looking kick. Windhager has found some space. You can see their confidence growing. Draper went bang. Sharman. Brew. That might have been dropping the ball.
That's not one of the acceptable methods of disposal.
He tried to do too much, not for the first time.
Jackson marks on centre wing. Windhager, dangerous to leave on his own. What's he got on offer? He's made a bright start. King outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Windhager, Steele is cool under pressure. They might be caught out on the turnover. Darcy, Draper, the Dockers moving the ball well. Clever kick. Keeler wins it back. Great mark. Goes laterally. Sinclair works hard to present.
The Saints
Are red hot at the moment. Marshall takes a beauty. The Dockers are chasing tail. He's hit up the lead. Owens.
It's become a game of keepings off.
They're moving the footy well here. Sharman. It's a desperate tackle. He's been busy so far.
Tries a safe ball.
Pierce with a chance to run. The Dockers
Have been out of sorts.
manages to find a teammate. That's a good option, and this looks promising.
Well-weighted kick.
Stocker intercepts on centre wing. Jones. Cox takes an excellent grab. His field kicking is normally first rate. Reed.
The Saints
Guarding the corridor. Clark in the clear. They've opened them up here. He doesn't waste many. Amos farms it out. Reed. The Dockers not at their best so far.
He's drawn a crowd.
We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. Darcy showing his skills. May got to get it on quickly. Squeezes the kick. Darcy all on his own. Reed. They're moving the footy quickly. Amos looking to pull one back. That won't do it.
It saps the morale a bit to see those go to waste when you really need a goal.
Wanganeen Malira tasked with the kick in. Switkowski takes the hand pass. Tracy. They have absolutely spifflicated him. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Who can get the clearance? Brayshaw. He's besieged. It's been a lacklustre affair so far.
The Saints
Have been all over them so far. They've certainly thrown down the gauntlet. Time for a break. Gary Lyon is here. Gaz, what are your thoughts on what we've seen so far?
The Dockers have made their opposition work hard for their goals, which is well and good, but they've had to work even harder for their own. They've got to take some risks with their ball movement. Maybe throw someone different into the forward line, because an honourable defeat will mean nothing.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. The big men fly. Windhager, Steele, Wood, big tackle laid. The fans will be happy to see this. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Darcy slaps it out. Sarong, Brayshaw, a model of consistency. Couldn't burst through. Got to get rid of it. Reed into the action again already. May.
The Saints
Have won it back. Can he find a teammate? That's well played. Takes the short option. Sees something he likes. Just has to hit a target. And the kick inside 50 lets them down. Some indirect ball movement here. The Dockers are out of trouble. Honours the lead. Ignoring the corridor for now. Amos in some space on the wing. Ryan, well played. Picking their way through. Alarm bells are ringing. This deserves a goal. That's an impressive mark.
He doesn't miss many, so you wouldn't think this would pose any problems.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
Those sorts of shots just have to be goals when you're trying to come from behind.
Wanganeen Malira goes short with the kick in. Stocker. Good thinking and good execution too. Steele pushes into space and receives the footy. King, strong grab. Here's the vital kick inside the 50. Warner wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. He might have thought about the corridor. Jackson, Draper, he's set upon.
They're tackling with venom today.
The two big men do battle. Wood,
He'll feel that one.
he couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but
Nothing doing.
Marshall gets his hand to it. Brayshaw runs onto it. Johnson. Wanganeen Malira looking to extend this margin. Punched away. Cox showing real strength. McRae desperate to win it back. Here's a big chance. Can he take it? No, he's missed.
The Dockers have got to be a bit sharper in defence. They're fortunate they weren't punished on that occasion.
Ryan to bring it in. Quality delivery by foot. That's skillful. Good work rate. Got to get it forward now. Bolton. Switkowski. It's no place for the faint-hearted. We're still waiting for the quarter's first goal. Darcy smashes it out of there. Brayshaw. Johnson. No easy exit. We will do it all again. Marshall with the tap. Wood got the handball away. They're playing for keeps. Reed, he's got support. Banfield, you have to love the commitment. He's under close attention. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Darcy has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. Banfield. Wanganeen Malira continues to be a thorn in their side. What's he got on offer? Good kick. That's a bit of a gift. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Amos is so strong one-on-one.
He hasn't managed to find the middle yet. He should do so here.
Struck it well. No problems there.
They're much more potent when he's clunking marks and kicking goals.
The Dockers haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. Jackson showing his skills. Johnson, May, Reed receives a clever hand pass. Voss is like a magnet in that forward line.
To finish off the good work.
Critical contest coming up. Never looked to have the distance. Got a little time here. Towards the boundary line. The kick was centimetre perfect. Can he hit a target? Jones with a chance to relieve the pressure. Marshall, that's good work rate. Wanganeen Malira. Probing ball. Hill has charged into space. The Saints look well drilled. Marshall all alone in the centre square. He's off.
There are only two ways you can dispose of it, and he did neither.
Who's got the wheels? Draper. Wood got in the way. Sinclair blasts away. Cox tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Wilson. Looking for a quick transition. Chapman presents in space. Clever kick. Reed has brought his own ball. That's commitment to the cause. No way through there, and they'll reset. Marshall with a deft tap. Wood. That 4-0 forward amounts to nothing. O'Meara. Reed leading from the front. He's been busy so far. It's come unstuck. What's he got on offer? Searching kick. Sarong got a fist in. Jackson.
He's been penalised for incorrect disposal.
That's what happens when you find yourself in two minds.
Caminiti has found some space. Going for territory. Steal! Great hands there.
Nothing better than to convert a big contested mark into a goal.
Looks good. He's steered it through.
There's not much this guy can't do, and he's right in the thick of this contest, as he almost always is.
It's a comfortable margin, but they wouldn't want to rest on their laurels. Jackson wins it out of the centre. Sarong keeps it low. Centre square, loose ball. Chapman knew the tackle was coming. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Punch clear. O'Meara, a bit of a panicked handball.
How did he get rid of it? Illegally, says the ump.
You've got to be quicker than that.
Stripped of it. The Dockers with an opportunity now. Draper. King gets there first. Well, I suppose if you're going to turn it over, that's not the worst place. Tries a safe ball. Switkowski with a chance to run. Sees something he likes. Gets his kick despite the heat. Windhager went bang. Wilkie made the footy his. Couldn't get a disposal.
No arguments there.
They've got them on the overlap. Windhager making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Burns. Owens in the centre square. Stocker has found some space. You can see their confidence growing. He's hit up the lead. Heads for the pocket. Pearce.
We've seen that before.
May.
It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle.
Gone. Caught napping in a dangerous spot.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge. Relatively straightforward kick, but that's easy to say from here.
Kicking for his first.
Quick snap is off target.
The Dockers aren't going well, but the damage could have been much worse.
Trying to catch them out.
Pearce. Normally delivers. Collard read that one like a book. What's he got on offer?
The Saints have certainly looked a better side. They'll be hard to catch.
He's tugged it. Darcy ensures there's no second chance. Cox can keep it moving. That's a well-placed kick. Manages to find a teammate. Dishes it off. Cox.
He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. They want ball, but they're not going to get it.
Marshall wins it. Wood. This is great pressure footy. Sharman running in support. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Marshall showing his skills. Wood. McRae. He'll be sore in the morning.
The Saints have their tails up. They can just about have this won by half-time.
Good ruck work. Wood.
Not on my watch, he says.
Sinclair. Marshall. He's drawn a crowd. There are no easy kicks out there, that's for sure.
The Saints are losing the clearances, but they're still in front on the scoreboard. If they can start winning more clearances, look out.
Banfield. Johnson. Reed.
They're running up the stat sheet.
Wanganeen Malira wins it back. Great mark. Kicks inside the forward 50. Johnson. The Dockers. Not at their best so far. Banfield working hard and being rewarded. The Saints looked as if they were going to get it all their own way early. But now they've got a contest on their hands. Big second half coming up.
It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
The Saints are dominating the inside 50 count, but they haven't taken full advantage of it. The lead's a comfortable one, but there might be some thoughts that this game should have been settled by now. Such has been their general superiority.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again.
Darcy wins it out of the centre. Johnson is a clearance beast. May, Reed, Banfield, O'Meara onto it in a flash. Good build-up. Voss is the man on the spot, had he's marked.
He hasn't done a lot today, but he's still done some good things.
Easy goal, surely. He hasn't missed it, has he? Oh, he scraped it in.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
If they can get the next one, it'll be on. Darcy with a deft tap. O'Meara turned over. McRae, what can he do with it? Banfield in the centre square. May. Reed just had to get it out. Goes long. Tracy, he's taken a beauty.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
The Dockers have made a hot start to the second half. Big clearance to win here. O'Meara hasn't seen a lot of it. Banfield, he's been accosted. The umpire says you had prior opportunity.
Not enough talk out there, it seems.
What's he got on offer? That's well played. Neat little stab kick. King gives some ground with a handball. Burns. Stocker. Bolton with the steal. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. That might have been dropping the ball. Terrific forward pressure. He's got support. It's a tough game. Chips to half-back. Sharman.
He's suddenly a popular man.
Wilkie. He's generally a good kick. Sinclair had his name written all over it. McRae in the clear. They've worked it well. How's the entry? Cox saves the day again. He might have thought about the corridor. Bolton pushes into space and receives the footy. That's one of the easier decisions the umpire will have to make. Wanganeen Malira. They just keep kicking it back to him. Good kick. Chapman spoils. Sharman panicked under pressure. McRae, he's caught. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. The two big men do battle. Windhager on the same page as his ruck. Switkowski. Can he hit a target? No one can mark. Burns cops some unwanted attention. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that. Marshall got his palm to it. Steele, time to turn on the Jets. And out it goes.
Both sides are placing a premium on team defence, which is making goals very hard to come by.
It's been a great duel between the two big men. Windhager, Wood, foot race on the wing.
The call is insufficient intent.
Harsh in the eyes of some, but I think it's a fair call.
Switkowski, here's real danger now. Bolton works hard to present. Sarong, that's good work rate.
Must kick goal in a close match.
This will be another one, will it? No, it's a poster.
That passage of play deserved a better finish.
Sinclair to bring it back in. Good work rate. Probing ball. Sarong with a big fist. Jones almost threw it out. Frederick leads his opponent. O'Meara. Bolton. It's a desperate tackle. Tracy. In he goes. He's got it.
These defenders are going to have to tighten up. They've been giving them way too much space.
The Dockers will not lie down. Marshall wins it. Wood, Windhager. Who's at home? Warner takes an excellent grab. Clever kick. Wood makes good contact. Sinclair, he'll pump them into attack once more. Sharman has it within range.
This is going to have to be a terrific kick, but he's certainly capable.
That's not going to be a goal. Punched away. Danger averted. Frantic defence.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
Ryan to bring it in. Quality delivery by foot. The Dockers having a great patch. What's he got on offer? Careful with the kick. Well played. And they're away. Banfield has pushed into space. I've liked his game today. Switkowski on centre wing is marked. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Burns. Anyone's ball. Sinclair. He's everywhere at the moment. Wood relishing the contest. He's only had the one inside 50. In no man's land. Higgins kicking for his first. Cox doing what he does best. Pearce gets it to safety.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
The Dockers are under siege at the moment. Draper working hard and presenting well. Takes the safe option. Warner will tidy up. Picking their way through. Sharman clears the area.
Switkowski hacking it forward. Bolton, terrific tackle. The fans will be happy to see this. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. Marshall wins it. Windhager, Steele, Wood in the right spot. He's lost possession. They've worked it well. King on a lead. Key contest coming up. Collar has a vice-like grip.
Goals have been tough to come by. Got to make the most of your opportunities.
This should be a goal. No problem.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity, and a cool finish as well.
The Saints have opened up a break. Marshall showing his skills. Wood, Steele, Sinclair. That's commitment to the cause. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Darcy, the winner there. Brayshaw sharks it. O'Meara was committed to the contest. Sarong, Banfield gets his kick despite the heat. Burns making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Doesn't often waste it. Good thinking and good execution too. It's come unstuck. Ryan. Sinclair gives away a free for a high tackle. They'll take the patient approach. Seizes the moment. Can he find a teammate? Steele went bang. Sharman slips over the shoulder. Gives it everything. Brayshaw is the target and he marks.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
They really need this, and he delivers.
That never looked like missing. It was a textbook finish.
That was a huge goal in the shadows of three-quarter time. The big men fly. Wood with a chance to send it forward. Wilson marks. Will he go the bomb? The Saints are good with their hands. He's given it a tug and missed.
He's missed a couple now. Might just bring a few doubts into his head.
Clark brings it back in. Warner can keep it moving. What can they generate? Honours the lead. Good-looking kick. Bolton. I don't think he'll remonstrate over that one. Normally delivers. Stocker read it well. They've got time to put the kettle on. Lace out. Great footy.
The Saints with a late chance.
For a three-goal game, it's there. They've pinched a break.
It was no secret they needed to quell his influence, but they haven't been able to do it. He's had his way with them.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Jackson showing his skills. Brayshaw running in support. He's hurried the kick. It's a poor one. Owens. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Hill all on his own. Sharman gets on the end of it. That's great footy.
He hasn't looked like missing so far, so I'll back him in here.
It's a big kick. Is it big enough? Happy to concede a behind. They've set up well for the kick in. Cox. We turn for home with an upset well and truly on the cards. Can these spirited underdogs hold on? Time to check in with Gary.
The Dockers are close enough to believe they can pull this out of the fire. They've been second best for three quarters, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything right now. One very good quarter of football, and this match can yet be theirs. Expect them to keep coming, whatever happens.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you.
No second guess.
trust in the game plan and back yourself at every contest.
Marshall showing his skills. Windhager knew the tackle was coming. Wood mops that one up, gets the kick away. Wilson, the Dockers, guarding the corridor. Who was he aiming for? Draper. They need a spark. Brew got a fist in. Clark. They're moving the footy quickly. Good disciplined defence. May. He's off target.
They're within striking distance, but they need to make the most of their shots on goal.
Wanganeen Malira tasked with the kick in. The kick was centimetre perfect. He's had little impact so far. You asked for it, you got it. The lift doors closed on him and he's gone.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Wilson saves the day. The Saints are bringing great energy. That's a good option and this looks promising. Wilson. He's hit up the lead. He doesn't waste many. Windhager with a chance to run. Probing ball. They're moving the footy well here. What's he got on offer? They've picked their way through. Sharman drops into the hole and marks.
That's mark number 4, and he's putting together a decent game.
This might just snuff them out. Thumped away. Taking no chances there. They've set up well for the kick-in. Warner, that's good work rate. Clever kick. Pearce presents in space. What can they build here? Brayshaw works hard to present. Bolton in the clear. The clock is the enemy now. Owens cuts it off. You can see their confidence growing. Wilkie marks on centre wing. Hill has got loose. Owens, he's lost it. Onto the non-preferred. This is good ball movement. Approaching the 50. Owens, he's been quiet. Garcia goes for home. He doesn't miss many, and that is no exception.
I'm not going to say they're safe yet, but they'd have to do a lot wrong to get rolled from here.
The Saints clearly didn't read the script. They were supposed to struggle today. The big men fly. O'Meara. Why is he kicking it backwards? Johnson. Draper getting involved. Owens working hard and being rewarded. Bangs it long. Cox is a rock in defence. The Dockers haven't thrown the towel in. Ryan. He's generally a good kick. Reed has found some space. Ignoring the corridor for now. Bolton makes position. Foot race on. Who can get there first? He's escorted the footy over the line.
The Dockers. Clearance work is certainly not the reason they're behind on the scoreboard. It's been good today.
Jackson showing his skills. May. It's a deep kick. Tracy judged it the best and can have a shot.
The Dockers are flat at the moment. Perhaps a goal here would energise them.
Tracy, he might be the one to lift them. He might be the one.
They've looked to the likely source to provide a spark, and he's done just that.
Can they follow that goal up with another? Marshall showing his skills. Sinclair is there in the clinches. Jones. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Good ruck work. McRae runs onto it and can drive them into attack. Quality delivery by foot. Hand pass cut off. They've put themselves under pressure. Takes him high. What's he got on offer? Searching kick. Sarong spoils.
Jones with an opportunity. He hasn't kicked a goal yet. Does he get one here? No, it bounces off the post.
He's really let them off the hook there.
They're set up well for the kick-in. Warner pushes into space and receives the footy. And they're away. Stocker might go for a run. This will have the distance, but he's hooked it.
A goal there would have almost shut the gate.
Ryan brings it back in. Good work rate. That's skillful. Bolton with a chance to relieve the pressure. Moving the footy laterally. The kick is precise. His field kicking is normally first rate. Cops some unwanted attention. Shaves the grass with that one. He's besieged. The Dockers will have one eye on the clock. Marshall smashes it out of there. It's a hospital hand pass. Squeezes the kick. Look at him go. Steadies. Drop pass. Goal!
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
The Saints with a steadying goal. Marshall wins it down. Jones, Sinclair takes the hand pass. Brew, Windhager. Off he goes with the advantage. Pearce doing what he does best. Into the pocket he goes. Hill makes the kick look okay. Throws it on the boot. The kick's astray and out of bounds.
The Saints haven't nailed the door shut yet. They'd love the next goal.
Darcy wins the tap. Dealt with the pressure. They've coughed it up. King. Here's a big chance. Can he take it? No, he's missed.
The Dockers aren't going well, but the damage could have been much worse.
Ryan to bring it in. Manages to find a teammate. I've liked his game today. Burns. They must be sick of the sight of that. Frederick. Bolton. Well played. What's he got on offer? Transfers it out wide. Johnson. Dangerous to leave on his own. Normally delivers. Switkowski. Chapman on a lead. Penetrating ball. Sharman clears the area. Lays it off. Keeler. Well-weighted kick. Good thinking and good execution too. The Dockers are chasing tail. Amos with the big fist. Touch and go. Misses.
That's an opportunity gone begging. We'll back him in more often than not from there.
He's off. Can he hit a target? Not often you see a forward spoiling the ball. Frederick. The fans will be happy to see this. Ball, cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
You've got to be quicker than that.
Good kick. The Saints are out of trouble. He might have thought about the corridor. That's well played. Doesn't often waste it. Hill outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Sinclair, what can he do with it? Boot to ball just in time. Garcia has a paddock in front of him. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Marshall gets his hand to it. Sinclair, McRae, Hill. It's a desperate tackle. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. It's been a great duel between the two big men. O'Meara, Darcy almost threw it out. The Saints have won it back. He's under close attention. It's a bit of a stoppage fest at present.
The Dockers haven't been able to get the ball inside their forward 50 nearly often enough today. And it's not just the midfield's fault. Their rebounding defenders have lacked their usual panache.
Johnson, Sarong, Darcy, sloppy hands, and they've turned it over. Who's at home? Hill pulls the trigger, perhaps prematurely. It's a behind.
I think he was within his rights to have a crack from there, even though he'll be disappointed with the result.
The Dockers are under siege at the moment. Switkowski, dangerous spot for a loose ball. Cox, Draper takes it at centre halfback. Can they get something going? Clark, all on his own. Into the middle with the kick. Wilkie, again with the superior judgment.
Delivers it inside 50. Windhager has floated forward.
He's covering so much territory with that elite work ethic. He's arguably best on ground at this stage.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
I think the 3 votes might just be heading his way.
The Dockers are in danger of being run over. The big men fly. May can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Another forward 50 entry. King, he'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. McRae, it's on the way. Good-looking kick. He's dogged it.
Looking at the opposition's coach's box, I think some of the toys are about to start coming out of the cot.
The Saints are really taking it to them today. Darcy with a deft tap. May, Brayshaw only knows one way. Reed, Sarong, McRae gets there first. Clever kick. Sharman, he's taken a beauty. Crosses the paint. King is hard to beat one-on-one. Can he finish it off?
Relatively straightforward kick, but that's easy to say from here.
He makes no mistake.
He's just not giving the ball back, which makes it hard for any team.
The Saints emerge with a solid win, and they look more advanced in their season preparation than their opponents. What were the main differences today, Hart?
The Saints battled at stages, but they seem to grow in confidence the longer the game went. They've ended up winning by a game-high margin, which probably flatters them a little bit. If they can be more consistent within games, then some bigger winning margins might be on the horizon.
Thanks for that, Captain Obvious.